Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Arthenex Plays Thea the Awakening. Second game, new patch, new setup, new deity, new difficulty level. End of our first turn. So let's go ahead and end the turn. And we just cleared out a beehive that was near our starting town. And now we're going to head up here. Oh, now you can see the difficulty level of the fights. This is a one skull fight. That's useful. And you can see it even mounces over. Number of skulls from 1 to 5 represents the scale of danger. Well, before we fight them, we're going to explore this. You search the abandoned abodes and open some dusty old cellar. As the heavy doors crack open, you are swarmed by some crazed bats. All right, so these aren't just bats, rats, bees, and crows anymore. Now we have deformed bats and hulking rats. Okay, I don't think their stats are going to be any different. All right, so we get to play 2 cards here, and I think I'm actually going to throw him out there first to get closer, and then play a high defense character right after him to hopefully protect him and let him go, still let him go early in the second round. So she'll probably take some damage. So he played a tactics card. And now I get to play 2 cards. The thing I'm most afraid of is first action from them. So what I'm actually going to do is use both of these guys to counter tactics. That way they won't be able to do any first actions and jump ahead and hit this guy before he can go. It does mean that she'll take a little bit more damage because now he can play another offense card before I get to play any more of my offense cards. But she has a lot of defense, and since he played a confused guy on the first turn, I think she'll be able to tank the damage. All right, good. So now, with 2 offense cards still to play, I'll go ahead and play my higher defense character first, since he's more likely to take more damage than this guy is. And then I'll play out him. See, all he has is left is offense cards, so he can't mess with the battlefield anymore. So that's where the counter tactics comes in. So now we should be fine. I don't think we'll take any real damage unless I am severely miscounting my math. Well, they both attacked backwards, which meant, and that's their highest damage card, so... But we're going to be able to kill all of them. Boy, I wish there was like an animation speed control, because I really don't need this to take this long. You spend so much time on that screen anyway. All right, we found some fish. We did not find as many resources as you used to find on here. 3 leather, 5 iron, and 7 fish is not that much, but I will take it. I will also... that's fine, whatever. You can eat the fish. So, should we kill these rats? Is it worth spending 2 movement points to kill these rats? 5 rats. The question is, can these 3 guys beat 5 rats? Because if I leave them, then they wind up attacking the village later. I think those 3 guys can beat 5 rats, so I'm not going to spend movement points fighting them. Instead, I'm just going to move straight down and pick up this goody hut down here. So we'll search this. Alright, we got 1 skeleton and 4 rats. Not a terrific starting group, and they're going first. And they played a non-confused skeleton. That is going to make things harder. I'm only playing 1 card. Well, I have enough tactics cards. As long as they don't play counter tactics, I can confuse all of them on the first turn. But am I going to have enough damage to kill that skeleton before he goes? I am not. So here we kind of have our first kind of tricky situation here. Let's see. Maybe I'll try and tank. Do I want to try and tank the damage from the skeleton? No, I think what I want to do is go ahead and confuse the skeleton now. He's going to play another offense card, but it's just going to be a rat or something. It's just going to be a rat, which is going to do much less damage. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. Am I going to want to put him out there? I might. I'm definitely going to want to put her out there. So I'm going to spend you to confuse the skeleton. And then I won't worry so much about confusing the rats. So instead, I'm going to put you, let's see, you have 11 defense. You're going to take 7, and then probably 18 is 25 damage. So I can give you 22 defense. You don't have a ton of hit points. 25, 28 damage. So I can't put her out there and then use Protect Ally, so I got to use one of these. So you should still be okay. So I'm going to use you because you do have higher defense. Then we'll end the turn. He's probably, yeah, just going to do get closers. All right, so we'll do a Protect Ally on him to get him up to 22 defense. And then we'll play out this guy. And then it doesn't really matter what order we play these guys in. I don't think I'm going to bother confusing that second rat. Well, maybe I will. Save him some damage. He could use it. Yeah, I think I will. I think that's better than I get closer. So we confuse the second rat. So the first round, he's going to attack, but that's it. And then I'll have 3 guys who attack. I'm probably just going to kill 3 rats here. Which means he's going to wind up taking another 18. Which is exactly how much defense he has. So that worked out very well. And now I'm not going to kill the skeleton. I don't think I have enough damage. Well, no, I do have enough damage. All right. So that worked out really well. That was, I think I obviously executed that as well as I possibly could have. And we got some sandstone and some exotic fruit and a shield. Okay. I would have rather gotten a weapon there, but that's all right. Okay, so we discovered some fruit over here. That could be useful in the future, but I'm not going to stop and pick it up now. All right, and we're out of movement, so we'll end our turn. How many days of food? You still have 10 days of food left. What about you? Did you actually have to burn any? How many days of fuel do you have left? You have 8 days of fuel left. How much wood have you collected so far? 6. All right, I'm gonna I'll send you here. Do a little bit of extra scouting. Looks like there's some more water down there. That is good news and bad news. It's good news because your town is much easier to defend if you have water on multiple sides. So because looks like we have a coast above and below our village, that's going to make our village a lot easier to defend later. We only have to worry about attack from basically 2 sides. It's bad news in that if these channels of water are narrow, and it looks like this one at the very least is pretty narrow, we can easily get quests that require us to have to go all the way around the lake, and then all the way back around the lake, and then all the way back around the lake again. So good news and bad news situation there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and have you move back into the town. I wonder if it's worthwhile going down there and taking out that hive. I think it is. We'll do that next turn. Okay. So I'm going to give you some of this meat back. I'll still keep most of it. That will help ease the food situation down here. I'm going to give you all of this dark wood back. And I'm going to take most of your regular wood. So we still have 8 turns worth of wood. I'm also going to give you the leather, the iron, the sandstone, the amber, and this extra shield that we picked up. Unless, actually I should look at this shield. This is a nice shield. Somebody should equip it. Anybody have any stealth at all? No. Okay. Doesn't really matter who I give it to then. How much does it weigh? 104. Let's... It weighs 88. No. I won't give it to you. Uh, 98. Sure, I'll give it to you. Okay. And now we'll get rid of this other shield. All right. You can keep gathering wood. All right, that's going to do it for that turn. Oh, and our kid grew up. Wow, that's lucky. Now I got to decide when I want to make him. And we're really early in the game, so I think I'm going to make him a gatherer. So we got a new gatherer. And I think I'm going to leave her in the village, but I might swap her with Nick, depending on what her starting attributes are. 5 gathering and 3 craft. No, I think I'm definitely going to leave her. 8 damage. I'm definitely going to leave her in the village. Let's call her... Jess. Gonna be our gatherer, and we have a shield that she can use. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. And now we'll go ahead and assign her to a job. I guess what we'll do is pull both of these guys onto wood production duty and have her take over the vegetable producing duties. Yeah, I think that's best. Yeah. They made food gathering much less efficient in this version of the game. Used to be vegetables were like ridiculously easy to come by. All right, now let's go here. And then I think I'm going to go here, even though it's extra movement, so you can be in a better position to move next turn. What is that? Must be bones? Yeah. And then we will take out the small hive. Because that is just a little bit too close to the village for comfort. So we did not get our hammer guy early. But we can play 2 cards this time. So we got... I think what I'm going to do is play a decent defense guy followed by a strong defense girl, Lisa. Play James followed by Lisa. So then they'll throw 2 cards in the middle here. But no matter who they attack, we should be in pretty good shape. Yeah. Okay, so now we can only play 1 card. So now I think I'm going to throw... Let's see. No, I'm going to throw her out there because they still have too many offense cards for me to feel comfortable throwing the hammer guy out there. So I'll throw her out there next. Now they'll probably do one of each again, unless I'm mistaken. Oh no, they did 2 offense cards. Okay. Now I can only play 1 card, but I feel a lot better about throwing the hammer guy out there now. So we'll do a get closer on you. End our turn. So definitely going to want to do a protect ally. Do we want to do a counter tactic first? Or do we just want to go double protect ally? I think double protect ally is a bit of an overkill in this situation. So on rank, I'd rather go counter tactic. I have a chance of getting rid of a tactic that he actually wants. And actually, that's a pretty good card. That was a 5 damage card. All right, now we'll do a protect ally on him. And they just did a get closer. Okay. All right, so we might take a couple points of real damage here, but we should be mostly okay. I think they reduced the animation speed on this, which is really bad. I wonder if I can change that in the settings. I'm going to have to check, because otherwise this game is going to take longer than I want it to. Alright, and then he'll finish off both of those. Okay, and we actually have to play a second round. We have lots of ways I could handle this. I think the one I'm going to choose is to do a confuse, followed by you. And then we can end. And you'll just kill him. Alright, so much for that hive. No real damage taken. And these are 5 bats. Okay, I don't think we have to worry about them. So now I'm going to want to head over towards this goody hut over here. But that's all the movement I have for this turn. So I will end the turn here. We'll continue on. A small group of travelers passes by your village. You exchange basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness... Oh, okay, so this is the herbalist. If we're ever poisoned. I never went there in any of my previous games because I never got poisoned. Except for by the well event, which I cured just by completing the poisoned well quest line. So... Oh, so that's an actual mountain hex. So we don't want to go there. Alright, so we'll go there because that costs 3 to move on. There... We'll move here. What resource is that? Oh, that's nuts. Nuts! And we'll move down here. And who are these guys? This is an interesting group. I don't remember seeing that group before. And then we will search these ruins. And we got some mushrooms, some clay, and some amber. That's helpful. I don't think I'm going to bother going after that. I think that's just a little bit too far out of my way. Okay, so you're out of movement. How are you doing? Alright, you've actually managed to finish a gathering vegetables job. You got up to 12 wood. So you found some iron. I have iron and dark wood. I could make a crafting tool out of iron and dark wood. I don't have another research point yet. I don't think I want to make an iron and dark wood crafting tool. Alright, I think we're just going to continue on. Okay, first night turn's coming up. Let's head up here. 1 to 4 vet, 1 ravenous crow, 3 others. We might actually want to kill those guys. They could be a threat to the village. Although now that we've got 4 people in the village, I'm not quite as worried about it. On the other hand, most of them do not have a weapon. So we'll move here. We'll explore this. Alright, we got the skeleton fight again. Oh, but this time we're going first. That obviously makes a huge difference. Well, we'll throw him out there first. And then they'll... Yeah. Oh, the skeleton had a spear. Of course the skeleton had a spear. What do I want to do here? I think I want to confuse the skeleton. Yeah, I definitely want to confuse the skeleton. So let's save you since you have a really strong protect ally. And we'll use your confuse on the skeleton. And then, just in case that skeleton actually gets to go, because these things are unpredictable, I'm going to go ahead and use a protect ally for 11, so that if you get hit, at least you'll only get hit for 7, hopefully, instead of the full 18. I was a little bit worried about that. Alright, so I'm going to do this. We'll go up to 16 defense on him. Hopefully he won't attack him. And then we can do this and this. Okay. So I'll take 3, and then who's he gonna... Oh, he killed the skeleton. Beautiful. Nice job. It was not guaranteed that he would kill the skeleton. It was likely, but it was not guaranteed. Okay. Thanks to all the armor I threw on that guy. He was good. Alright. 6 meat, 3 leather, 11 amber, 6 vegetables, and 2 granite. And then... yeah, I'm going to attack them. 2 deformed bat, 1 ravenous crow, 3 crazed bees. And they're going first. They started with a bee. That's a little surprising, since that bee would have jumped ahead of whoever I played anyway. Let's do my high defense character. Let's see, I'm playing 2 here, huh? They have 2 offense cards left. Question is, I'm debating whether to throw this guy out there now or wait. And I think I'm going to throw him out there now. So they probably don't have another B, or they would have played it there. Yeah. So he's going to do both of his offense cards. Now I have 2 cards, so now it means I can do a protect ally on him. And then... I'm tempted to do a counter tactic, but I think I'll throw him out there first. I will counter tactic next turn. Do they play, what, 1 card? Yeah, they played 1 card. Now I will counter tactic. Get rid of the bee that had 5 damage. And then we'll throw her out there. Okay. I think we'll be okay here. So he'll take 5. Not a big deal. And then... yeah. Easy fight. Overkill. Probably overkill thinking about it there. But... whatever. Alright, so is that all your movement? That is all your movement. Have to do like 4 more fights for another research point, though. Alright, so we'll end the turn. And then... 5 deformed bats. Alright, don't worry about that. So is this... oh, that's a spider's nest. That is new. Are those both the same? I don't know. I don't think I'd seen spider's nests before. Let's go ahead and see what they're made of, shall we? 13 spiders. That's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. Hopefully I didn't bite off more than I can chew here. Okay, we're playing one card. I think we just need to get some troops out on the board here. Let's start with her. And then we'll do him. This is why I like to have high defense characters for fights like this, so we can tank a lot of damage without getting, hopefully, too wrecked. And they played out almost all of their offense cards, huh? So I'll play her next. Alright, now that they're playing confused cards, I can throw him out there for the second round. Looks like they're just going to get all their troops on the board here. You have such low health. I think I'm going to use you as a counter tactic rather than risk you on the board. And I think I'm going to use you as a protect ally. Give him a little bit of defense. I don't regret that. Alright, this might be painful here. She attacked forward. Ooh. She's going to take a lot of damage next turn. Will she die? She's going to take 4, 5, 6, 9. No, she was not going to die, but she's really going to hurt. No, don't attack backwards. Okay, those guys are doing okay so far. Yes, attack forwards. No, don't attack. Oh, you attacked backwards twice? That's really bad. Now you're going to take a ton of damage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ugly. Well, I knew this was going to be painful. Down to 5 of them, though. Hopefully nobody will die. It is possible, since I think both of them are going to be heavily wounded. But hopefully they won't die. Oh, we get to play twice. I think it should be safe to throw you out there. So these spider layers are definitely a notch up in difficulty. Okay. Let's throw you out there. Okay, then we can counter tactic to get rid of that card. In general, counter tactic is best when you outnumber the enemy, not so much when they outnumber you. Do I care about a confuse? I think I will do a get closer on you and a confuse on you. Try and keep you safer. We should not take any more real damage. Yeah, it looks like we'll be fine here. So she'll do 4 more to her armor, to her defense. You got to be really careful in this tactical fighting game, because it is. All right, so Lisa was heavily wounded, so that means we definitely want to camp, but we're out of movement, which is unfortunate. Hopefully our medic will prevent him from dying, but you never know. Fingers crossed. Okay, she didn't die, and she is still heavily wounded, however. You're 5 bats. I don't really care about you. So let's go up to this goody hut. What is this? 3 goblin warriors. Yeah, I think I'm going to fight the 3 Goblin Warriors. Oh, and we can do a tactical fight. So let's do that. Tactical fights are usually a lot easier, especially with a group of warriors, than actually fighting them. But you can only do them when you attack. Well, you have 7 attack and 7 defense. You have 5 support ally, though. All right, let's throw you out there. And then we'll do a support ally on you to give you some actual damage. And we might do another support ally on your next turn, depending on how much health this thing has. So that thing has 8 health, and we're doing 7 damage, yeah. So we'll throw out another support ally on you so that you can hopefully kill that thing before it attacks you back. And then... then it really doesn't matter. He's gonna kill both of them. So I'm playing these cards out, but I really don't need to, because he's gonna kill that one, and then those 2 will actually attack it, but it doesn't really matter because he's gonna go again before it does, and he'll kill it. So you get a little bit less loot doing a tactical fight, but no injury. Any damage you take is not actual injuries. So we got 2 less. We got a leather jerkin. That's useful. And we want to camp. And then we can actually gather fruit. Can we gather it in 1 turn? We can, because of the new system. Oh. So you can gather, and then you can... And we can't get to 2. So we'll just gather fruit once. We still had 7 turns of food left, though, so that's good. And then we will equip the leather jerkin. Probably on you. You already have a point of stealth. Yeah, so if we give you this, now you have 4 stealth. You'll actually be able to do some first actions. That's really good. Okay. And we don't really have anything I want to craft yet. Although some cooked food would be nice. How are you doing on raw resources? You're up to 27 wood and 26 vegetables. Alright, I think you can spare some vegetable harvesting people to start making some cooked food. So let's go to... Oops. No, that's right. Let's go to craft, and we're going to make... we'll start with this. And we'll make this infinite. Gathering is kind of automatically infinite, which it really should have been the whole time. And we'll set our crafter to work on that. And you know what? I'm going to do vegetable stew as well. It's technically not called that. It's called Bigos. We'll set that up as infinite, and I will pull Timothy onto doing that. Since that's going to be more useful, I think, than having him contribute 5 to a gathering job. So gathering... Yeah, did they level up? Looks like they leveled up. I must have missed that. All right, well, I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching, everybody. In the next one, I'm going to continue, pick up this goodie hut, probably try and pick up these goodie huts. And basically, I'm heading up here to try and gather some of this spider silk. Because I'm going to want a ton of it. And the earlier I get started on gathering, the better. I want some for my well, and I want a bunch to make crafting. I want a bunch to make gathering tools. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, have a terrific day.